Hey guys, Dissection of Violence here. Just jumped in the pool. Uh, sorry. Um, UFC Fight Night Singapore. What do you know? We cash it. 11, 10 and 4, 10 and 3, I believe on picks. I think that's how many cards for fights there were. Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Okay. Let's start at the bottom here. We had Sung Woo Choi versus Jarno Aaron. Jarno Aarons, he is terrible. Yeah. Sungwoo Choi, he's not much better, to be honest. He just you know, did enough to win, in my opinion. He's clean, of course. He's somewhat talented, but he's a little more reserved than he used to be, but that's from being humbled so many times that his chin isn't very good. Jarno Aarons proved that in the second round, dropped him, had him hurt. The lack of fight IQ is the reason he didn't get the finish. He didn't really go for it as much. I didn't really like Jarno Aaron's skills, fight IQ, all that. So I feel like he has a few more fights, if that, before he gets cut from the promotion. Yeah, really bad performance from both men. Luckily, Sun Wushu got the win. I know a lot of people had their butts clenched in the second round. Had to bet for him. Um, yeah. Let's see who he should fight next. 145. Let's see. I think maybe a Gavin Tucker would be a cool next spot. Um, I think that would probably make the most sense. Moving on, we have JJ Aldridge versus Na Liang. Na Liang, she is even worse than anything I could possibly imagine. Like, she is that bad. She has like a semblance of like it's weird to explain. Like, it's not the worst grappling I've seen, but it's not good at all. JJ Aldridge should not be finishing you. Her cardio is not good. I think she hurt her foot, so I'll give her a break. But man, she is just so bad. Na Liang, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's her last fight in the UFC. Uh, Terrible. JJ Aldridge, good win, I guess. She's so bad. JJ Aldridge is 50-50 in her career. It's nothing bad about the record so much as like she's she's not gonna be, unless what's her goal? Like, I think her goal is just to have fun. If that's her goal, then great. Great performance, JJ. Awesome. But I just hold these fighters to such a high standards that I want them to become champions. And when they don't have those goals, then I just, you know, I have to talk about them in a different way. Like, I have to, you know, treat them as if they're like the Nate Diaz, the Sam Alveys, the ones that are just here for fun, the goats of the sport, you know? But yeah, JJ Aldrich, good win, I guess. Terrible win, actually, but, you get the point. I'm just trying to move on with it. Oh, crap, I can't yet. 125 women. Who is the winner? Aldrich. Cachoeira is probably a cool next step for her, I'd say, since she can't grapple. See if Aldrich can offensively grapple. Alrighty, moving on. We have Billy Goff versus Yasoko Kinoshita. Beautiful win by Goff. I called it to a T. Goff's the man. And to start, no, I'm just joking. Goff, man, he's got to work on his striking defense. because it's not good long term to have be eating shots like that. Um, he wasn't on death's door at any point or anything like his last fight at the Contender Series, but the guy has definitely he's something, man. He has got some problems, I'd say, with his striking defense, but his striking is not bad. Like it's actually pretty good. Like he's clean when he especially when he gets your back to the cage, it's like game over. He landed a nice body shot right to the breadbasket. You know how it goes. Takes the wind right out of you. Beautiful finish by Billy Goff. Broke Yasuko Kinoshita like really quick. He's 6-3 now in his career. Definitely forced his career too quick. Didn't even have to fight anyone good, and he got into the UFC. So definitely fraud exposed there. Good win for Billy Goff though. Kenan Song versus Rolando Bedoya. Bedoya, how are you a shoot to box fighter? Like other than the fact that you have, yeah, like even then, like their chins aren't great. They're just, they don't die. Like I guess you fall in that category how you don't die, but like, and he's tough as nails, but like, holy crap, you look like Kyle, like the Dawkins brother, but like the Peruvian Dawkins brother. Like I cannot unsee that, and honestly, I can't really get behind you anymore because like pause, but like I can't support you the same, like. You literally almost broke Chaos Williams at some point. I'm just joking. He didn't break Chaos Williams, but like he was putting on the pressure at Chaos Williams, making him think. Where was any of that? I know he maybe had broke his foot, off the check, but I honestly do think Bedoya is not that guy. I think he's the runt of the litter, talent wise. Um, he's very unathletic. Like I don't really know what to say about him. Like he's just nothing special. But yeah, good win for Kenan Song. We'll start it off though. First round, you know, I would say it was a clean first round for Rolando. But even then, it could have gone either way. He left a lot to be desired. Wasn't his output wasn't as great as I thought it would be. Um, but yeah, Kenan Song, he would just land the better shots. He dropped him even off balance on a few occasions, which made the judges, see that. All of the crowds behind him because he's from Singapore area, you know. Yeah, Kenan Song, man, great win for Kenan Song. He looked a lot thinner in a sense in this fight. Oh crap, let me get oh, they're both 170, beautiful. Kenan Song is definitely um the work he's been doing at Killcliff has helped. He's becoming a little more, his fight IQ is better. He's not like trying to kill you as much. He's a little more reserved. Um, but let's see who we got here. Goff. I think Goff should fight someone like a Rolando Bedoya. No, I'm just joking. Maybe Adam Fugit. I think that'd probably make the most sense. And then I would say Kinoshita, even though I don't do for one for losers. Even if they give him another fight, Pete Rodriguez maybe, if he even makes weight, or Bafel Hafez, that'd be an easy win for Bafel. This has been an interesting card to match up. Um, Trying to think, who was that last? The other guy, the other 170 pounder. I have to look. So Goff, I gave him an opponent. Then, so Kenan Song, I do believe he deserves to fight someone a little more higher up in the rankings, and that person, in my opinion, should be um, Maybe a Themba Garimbo. If not, Urbina. I like that. I like that fight. Urbina versus Kenan Song. Moving on. Chidi Njokuani versus Mikhail Oleksiejczuk. Oleksiejczuk, what a beautiful performance. Ate all of Chidi's, best shots and kept coming forward like the Terminator he is, like the Chad he is, absolute beast. Man, he just keeps coming forward. He does not stop. He doesn't care what you have coming towards him. Obviously, he's not elite, but he's good enough, man. Like he's proven himself, and with these performances, he's making, you know, the the not contenders, but right outside the contenders look terrible. And you know, kudos to him. Chidi's not a bum, but he made him look like one, and yeah. Chidi has such good technique, his cardio and his mental fail him a lot of time. And the complete opposite, where Michel's not the most talented, but he could be a hammer and he can be a nail, and sometimes those people usually get the job done, especially when they have a better cardio too. So yeah, Michelle Oleksiejczuk broke him in what was it, 1 round? Uh, I would say that's Chidi's gonna get cut soon here if he does not win his next one, or if not, he's getting cut. But yeah, for his next opponent, I would say because Chidi, in my opinion, has been on a downside to his career. Um, so I would have to say, Jacek versus RoboCop. That's something I'd really like to see. Moving on, we have Toshiomi Kazama versus Garrett Armfield. Garrett Armfield, that was slick boxing. I have never seen your boxing before, and man, it's slick. You got power in your hands. You're confident. Um, I really rate your performance here. Given it was against a bum, I believe. Yeah, Kazama. He has some good jiu-jitsu, but he has no striking whatsoever. So you got to keep that in mind. Garrett Armfield. Where do you fit into this equation? Let's see. Um, I think, or even are you? Are you even in the rankings? Um, hope so. Okay, I'm gonna go Garrett Armfield versus um, give him Renya. If not, give him give him Fernie Garcia. Give him Fernie Garcia. Fernie Garcia versus Garrett Armfield. I think that should be a good one next. Um, Waldo but yeah, great one for Armfield. Kazama, you're you need to work on some things. Moving on, Waldo or Cortez Acosta versus Lucas Bresky. Wow, I should have saw this coming in a heavyweight fight. You know, takes one. Waldo has really good power. Good finish by Waldo. Someone who Boudet couldn't even finish. Maybe it's just an off night for Boudet. A great win for Acosta. Nasty finish. Had the guy head planted right into the ground. Thought he broke his neck. Beautiful, beautiful win for Acosta. Um, yeah, not much else to say other than showed glimpses of dressing his leg kicks, but still there's that problem. Luckily he's tougher than Knox and his cardio is good, so shouldn't be too much of a problem moving forward, I hope. But yeah, Waldo, I think a good next fight for Waldo would probably be Martin Boudet. I think Boudet called for it too, so that'd probably make the most sense. Moving on, we have Junior Tafa versus Parker Porter. Porter, man, he's pretty bad. Not gonna lie. I think Porter, Porter, man. First of all, I want to. I think his brother Tafa. I think it's Tafa should either. I don't think that's fair to Arlovsky, but give him Arlovsky, to retire Arlovsky, or give him Carl Williams. Give him Carl Williams. I think that would be a fair matchup for him. Um, yeah, but let's get into it. The fight starts. Apparently it was quick. I didn't really get to see it. My stream cut. But yeah, Tafa, man, what a beast. He put down Parker. Now that's the second Tafa brother to get Parker Porter out of there in the first round. Parker Porter surely is on his way to being cut. 14-9. It's a terrible record. And his wins have been against not the greatest of opponents, I'll say. So yeah, but Junior Tafa, good win, decent win. Shows that high levels, or yeah, pretty high level striking, and makes it interesting to see how his career progresses. Moving on, we have Aaron Blanchfield taking on Talia Santos. This is a interesting fight. So the fight starts off. Talia Santos definitely won that first round. Unfortunately, she doesn't have a greatest of cardio, and Aaron was pushing the pace the entire time. Even when she was getting hurt, she never got discouraged. Um, yeah, it was a really really good performance by Aaron past the first round. She pressured her, and other than getting the takedown she was looking for, I think Hallie actually could have won if she didn't go for a takedown herself, which ended her up on bottom, which gave Aaron that round in a lot of people's opinion. Yeah, Aaron still has her holes for this sport, and Talia did expose a few of them, but I honestly believe Aaron Blanchfield is a dog on a bone, and she has a lot of things that a lot of girls in the division don't, and that's heart. Not just heart, but you know, Grasso has it, a few others have it that aren't just willing to get points and win on points. They're trying to win at all costs, even if that means putting themselves in a bad position. They know they'll defend to get out of it just to get back thrown on you, and they trust their cardio. Those are the fighters that are you see are the new breed of women's MMA that's coming out, and it's kind of scary to watch because those I don't want to fight those girls, so I can only imagine how the other girls feel. But yeah, Blanchfield is a beast, and yeah, great win. Um, I honestly think a fair matchup for Blanchfield. Well, I do believe she's more closer to a title shot than Man. See, it's weird. So I think Ketlin Shukagian versus Barber is probably going to be next because that's what makes the most sense. And then I think the winner of Fior and Rose is going to fight Blanchfield. If not, yeah, it's a bit of a confusion in this division, but everything should start moving once the title fight takes place in a few weeks. So, anyways, guys, yeah, that's it for that fight. Blanchfield, we cashed with that. I didn't even get into details of bets with this. Yeah, I should have played more on Tafa. Blanchfield bet I felt pretty comfortable with. It was pretty sketchy at a lot of parts, but Armfield, another one. Alex Jacek, I wish I stayed on him. I had him originally, but I moved off of him. Uh, I wish I don't even really wish I played Song Wucho. I wish, I didn't play this at all. If not, a little sprinkle on Choi decision maybe. I don't know. This was a hard fight because I had Choi winning. It's just I didn't want to bet it, and then when I talked myself into betting the dog. But anyways, I get sidetracked. Let's get into. We have four more fights. Renya Nakamura versus Fernie Garcia. Fernie Garcia, he is man, it's 19 minutes already. Fernie Garcia is he's talented, man. He's just young in his career, I believe. How young is he? Oh, he's decently. He's like right in the prime. 31. So he showed that experience with his jiu-jitsu defense. Stayed out of a lot of really fight-ending positions. It was really, really cool to see. Um, I was really nervous for the most of the fight. I had TKO decision because I didn't think for anyone to get submitted. He didn't get submitted, but it was a sweat, like I said. But yeah, Rinya Nakamura is a very, very special talent. Very, very good. Young, super young, but filled with potential. And I do think he has all the potentials of being something great in the UFC and in maybe the near future. I feel like he's still got holes in his game to work on, but I feel like he's going to improve and keep improving and then eventually make something out of his career. Um, but yeah, great win for Narinya Nakamura. Showed off the well-roundedness of his game. Um, yeah, kid's a prospect for sure. 135. Let's let's see, 135. Nakamura. Who do you find that? Memory's terrible. I think he should fight. Oh my God. Um, does Chad and Helger still fight? If not him, I said Quinones for a few people now. I think Quinones is probably the only one that makes sense. If not, you gotta wait for a few fights to take place. Um, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or Lacerda, maybe. But yeah, moving on. We had Giga Chikadze versus Alex Caceres. So Alex Caceres is a gangster. He apparently broke his forearm in the first round, toughed it out, didn't show any weakness. Man, Giga's a savage. He kicks so hard. Obviously there's holes in his game, but I don't think Alex Caceres was the one to, expose those holes. I think he is an absolute beast. Giga is on the feet. He was a little gun shy, maybe because of his last performance. But regardless, he got the job done. I believe dominated the second and third. Yeah, great win for Giga. Back on track, I believe. He's got to have a few more wins, obviously, before he continues himself in the title picture. Maybe a win or two, but honestly, I think Chikadze versus all right, Chikadze versus mm, Chikadze. This is a hard one. Where is he? Okay, I guess I'll have to go with Chikadze versus um man, this is a hard choice. Maybe Chikadze versus Yusuf or Chikadze versus Cub Swanson. Or no, not Cub Swanson, sorry. Um Chikadze versus Dan Ige. Chikadze versus Dan Ige. Let's go with that. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah. Moving on, we have Anthony Smith versus Ryan Spann. A lot of people think it was actually a legit win. I don't. I think Spann won that fight. I thought the pressure and the more damaging shots were landed by Spann. Maybe Smith had landed a little bit more output, maybe because Spann is just not very smart. But yeah, good win for Anthony Smith, regardless of how I feel about the win. I don't think he has many fights left, so enjoy them while you can. He is definitely damaged goods. I don't believe he is ever going to be in the title picture conversation ever again. So we're just gonna enjoy him while we have him. Great guy. Fun story, class act. Won't the John Jones thing will die a legend for us. So great win for Anthony Smith. Obviously he had a lot of adversity in this fight, especially the haters. Everyone's on him. So yeah, good win for Anthony Smith. I'm really happy for him. Um, let's see who who uh who should Smith fight next? I think Smith. I think a fair next fight for Smith would probably be Jan Blachowicz. That probably makes the most sense. But I just feel like it's a recipe for disaster for Smith. Yeah, moving on. Max Holloway taking on Chan Sung Jung. Um, Frustrating and non-frustrating fight at the same time. I was really hoping Chan Sung Jung would, if he got finished, finish in the fourth and fifth, just so he has a little better of a showing. He did finish really close. He got finished in this third round. I needed fourth for a few parlays, but I can deal with it. Um, yeah, main one cash. That's all that matters. Um, we cashed 11 units on the night, like I said, but honestly, a few of these spots I wish I could have gone higher on, and even fewer spots I wish I could have gone lighter on. So, anyways, guys, another week in the green, another night in the green. We didn't do the greatest this week. Um, we have Road to UFC on Sunday. I think Fury as well, but I'm good, man. I'm just chilling. I'm trying to enjoy myself. Like I'm not I'm not trying to get too deep into pools I have no business being in. But yeah, guys, like, subscribe. Hope you guys like the show. Like you guys, had a good time watching the fights. Let me know what your favorite fight of the night is. Um, who do you guys want to see fight next for who? Just tell me all about it. I'll catch you guys next time, eh? See ya.